Someday we'll get paid for this.
This is Chuck Kinzer from Funeral Alternatives, and this is Butch and his brothers talking about their mom's funeral.
Now, I can handle just about anything, but when our ma died, I didn't know what to do. So I called Chuck at Funeral Alternatives. He came straight over that night and took care of everything. The next day, he helped me pick out an urn. I gotta tell you, it was a beautiful service.
Hello, and welcome to Dead Today, Philadelphia's obituary talk show. I'm Andrew Opaski McElhenney.
And I'm Greg Giovanni. If you were dead yesterday, you're dead today.
Patrick McGoohan is dead today.
Patrick McGoohan?
Star of The Prisoner and Danger Man, directed some episodes of Columbo and starred in some, won a couple Emmys in the 70s. Most famous for The Prisoner, though. He was born in New York, but at 6 months old, his parents went back to Ireland, where he was raised. Anyway, let's take a look at the opening of The Prisoner.
Toastmaster Ivor Spencer is dead today. Yes, he was the Toastmaster for the royal family. He presided over 1,000 events. He announced over 50,000
The Queen Mother and he were always photographed together. They loved each other.
They loved each other. Well, they both drank a lot. He sent out hundreds of letters fraudulently claiming himself to be a great Toastmaster, and he was finally hired just once as a substitute, and he never waited a table again.
Andrew Wyeth and his most prominent collector, Leonard E.B. Andrews, died within about a month of each other. Wyeth, of course, the famous American painter, popular beyond all belief. His most famous painting, and we have this to look at, is Christina's World. You know, we're supposed to ask, what is he painting? On one hand, this is a very lyrical field, but on the other, you know, there's this woman and she's got a weird sort of back and she's on the side here. So it's interesting.
Mathematical physicist Alan Fraser is dead today. He really advanced the thermonuclear warfare in this country.
How'd he do it?
And, well, as you may know, atomic bombs explode an atom of metal that the outside atoms expand, the inside metals contract. Setting off a reaction. In a thermonuclear warhead, the first warhead does that, signaling the second warhead to do the same thing with a lot more thermal action, and a greater heat, therefore more destruction.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Constance E. Cook is dead today at 89, the Republican lawmaker who co-authored the abortion legislation in New York State that legalized abortion 3 years before Roe versus Wade and really set the precedent for that historic and important decision.
Also dead is Blossom Dearie, most notable singer and piano player on the dinner club circuit in New York and in London. And a critic once said of her that her voice couldn't reach the second floor of a dollhouse. She did have a tiny little voice full of sex and loveliness. And I thought today, instead of our usual moment of silence, why did we contemplate her song that she was most assuredly
Marvelous, let's do it.
Singing to the angels.
Thanks for joining us on Dead Today. Email us at deadtodaytv@gmail.com and take it away, Blossom.